What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. This is Overlanding Now, and today what we're going to be doing is removing the end caps from the OEM factory bumper on the 2021 Gladiator JT Rubicon. So before I get into that, what I want to say is if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and follow along for the adventures. This is going to be about a 5-minute video, probably-ish. It's super simple to remove these. It's probably one of the best 5-minute mods that you could do to your Gladiator or your JL as long as you have the factory steel bumpers. So I'm going to hop right into it. Let's go. Alright, so doing this a little bit weird because having the camera turned around is kind of a pain. So what there are these bolts. I don't know how well you can see them. These bolts. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back behind, I'm not sure if you can see that at all, there are 2, and then there's 1 up underneath here that connects to the bumper. So I would recommend, oh god, there's my dog. What's up, dude? I would recommend anytime you have the ability to use power tools, you use power tools. And what I'm working with is my impact. I have a 3/8 drive on the impact, and then I have a T45. All these bolts are T45. All of them are T45, but you don't need to take them all off. So you got that one, and I'm just gonna loosen them. It's going the wrong way, which is not great. There you go. All right, so there's little like lock nuts that everything's connected to in there. So you got to be careful not to strip those out. And then with these bolts, I would keep all of these bolts. Not necessarily for the bumper itself, but if you do decide or something breaks or you want to put this back on, keep them because they are specific for Jeep and it'll probably be helpful if you need them. So I already took the other side off. I'll show you that. So the other side is clean. There are some minor scratches. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but that's just from the other bumper. But if you look at it, that's the one side and that's the other. And that's probably why I love this bumper so much, because you can make it a shorty bumper, but also, and I'm sure I said this before, but this little piece of plastic pops out for your winch. This piece right here you can remove to set your winch down on there. Now obviously you got to take your bumper off, and in order to install a winch you need a winch plate, but the bumper is already ready already, which makes everything super convenient. And anything that you're trying to do later on, you pretty much are ready. Now the reason I love these bumpers, there's many reasons, but the most important part is that they're just a better built bumper. I have a Smitty built XRC or SRC bumper on my JL, and that thing's already rusting in spots that are on top, and I'll show that in a different video when I'm complaining about Smitty built, but there's no better bumper than the ones that they come straight from the factory. It's just my opinion. So here's the rust I'm talking about on the Smitty built bumper on my wife's JL, and that's why I was saying the OEM bumpers are probably the best bumpers. I'm not sure how well you guys can see the rust spots, but this hasn't even been hit. I mean, nothing's happened to it yet, but we have rust forming all over this bumper in all kinds of places. And this thing is, I mean, it's been on the Jeep for maybe 4 months and there's already rust everywhere. So I would just say, if you're looking for a new bumper, you're in the market for a bumper, get the Smitty built bumper. I'm sorry, do not get the Smitty built bumper. Get the OEM factory bumper, because quite honestly, this should never be happening on a brand new item after 6 months of driving it. So if you guys found that video helpful, be sure, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and thank you for everything. We will see you, oh man, he's just all gassed up. We'll see you on the next one. Later.